Hello, it's Fiery Grace the Gifted, and I'm here with a channeled message from your Divine Masculine. Well, hello. I can't help but smile, thinking back to everything we've been through. I can't help it. Never in my life have I been so open and welcoming of change. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you showed me who I truly was. Shining your light on me, reminding me of my first estate. I had forgotten that the people needed me. Forgotten that part of my path that gave me passion and excitement, and I felt like I was in need of a savior, that I needed someone to come in and give me a chance or offer me the opportunity. And I realized when I met you, when I watched you walk and work, I saw it. I saw in you my own abilities, my strengths, my weaknesses, and how nothing mattered. As long as I had that dream and that drive and that focus, that nothing mattered. You see, you taught me to put my heart into it, to give it everything I've got. I feel like you taught me this magic, the magic of the heart. Is that even a thing? I mean, I feel this energy, I don't know. It's like there's this fragrance in my life. And for the first time, I feel like I have a compass. And for so long, I was afraid of you because I thought you were my compass. But I realized that it was me. It was me all along. That in the very center of who I was everything I'd ever need. It's a lot. That's a lot to learn. And so I had to take some time. I kept wondering why I felt the need to stay away or to fall back, because I knew when I saw you, you were my spark. You were, you were a walking symphony. The muse, the theme song to my world. There was just something about you that made me feel like I could do it all. So to learn that it wasn't you, it kind of broke my heart at first. To realize once I had you and I had the opportunity and you were there, that it wasn't you, it hurt me a little bit. But it was you that set me on this journey to finding myself, to learning about my own light, and I owe you my world. And I want to give it to you when I get it. Because I got to tell you, I'm not there yet. And I really didn't want to give you what I have now. It's not a lot. Right? It's meager. But I believe in this seed, you know? And I know if I can just find the right place to plant it, the right place to settle, I know that even through the storms, I will have something more because of you. You brighten up my day. You brighten up my night. You brighten up my life. You shine. And I've never seen anything or anyone like it. I don't know what took me so long. I don't know. I just figured out that there were just some things I had to come to terms with, come to grips with, and acknowledge in myself. But now, as I begin to find my own passions and remember that freedom, what life was like, the younger me, all those things that you set into motion, I cannot help but realize even more that I need you in my life. I can't help it. I look around and everywhere I turn, I see you. I want to make you this offer not because I feel bad or I'm desperate or I don't know. Because I'll tell you the truth. There were times where I wanted to come, and I did come to you in those wrong places. But for the first time, it's because you are a dream to me, a complete and perfect and divine dream. I come to you seeking more because I get why I was the way I was before, the reasons behind these actions that I really couldn't understand. I couldn't put my finger on, and I thought it was you. I thought, that these doubts were you until it hit me and I saw that it was me. And when I took a minute to let go of all my fears and look them in the eye and realign myself, recall myself, it was as if everything you'd ever said finally made sense. As if everything you'd ever told me finally clicked. It was like I was finally able to pull the last sword out of my broken heart. I was cold. But you didn't give up. And you should have, you should have run far, far away. And yet you knew when everyone around me saw a peasant, a nobody, a loser, you knew. You knew everything about me. You believed in every dream I ever shared. You supported every move I ever made. As long as it was love, as long as it was light, as long as it was right. And when I did those things to make my life better, I thought of you every time. But how could I not? You sparked it. You handed the seed to me. You trusted me with your gift. You could have laid your hand, your healing love on anyone, but you chose me. I've never had a muse before. So I come to you telling you of a world you have not seen and that I cannot yet show you. I come to you sharing the truth that our future comes with both storms and rain and love and light. But if we could shine together, if we could unify in a way that only we can, only we were meant to, we can change everything. The past won't matter. The present will be just right. And the future will be ours for the making. I know I took a lot of time to get here. Forever. And I know I still have a ways to go. I do, a lot of work. But I'm grateful to you because you showed me I've got work by being vulnerable enough to share your flaws and your faults and your fears with me. You inspire me to be who I'm supposed to be because I'm watching you do everything you can to be the you always knew you'd become. There's truly no one better, no one more beautiful and wise and kind and completely deserving of this kingdom, of this empire of light that we will build. So please, my love, celebrate. Share in this joy with me. Divine timing is afoot, and we have reached the base. And as we stand here together, side by side, looking up at peaks unknown, I know I can trust my queen. I know that I do not stand alone. I've never felt more at peace. I have never felt more joy. And I have never felt more myself. And if I haven't said it to you before, I am completely and utterly in love with you. But I think you can tell. You are gracious. You are kind. I am blessed that you are mine. I love you. And I'm ready to get started.